welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amber and I am here today to guide you through a gentle yoga flow class. We'll start off with an opening warm-up. We'll get into some Sun A and Sun B. Then we will do some standing poses, some forward bends, twists, and then we'll end with Savasana. I am your guide today, so please, if there is something that doesn't feel right for you or you don't want to do, listen to your body and don't do it. I did choose a theme for today, and the theme is live your life like an offering. And the reason why I chose this theme is because I was recently reading about the Balinese culture, and every morning at daybreak, they gather in their villages and near the sea. They burn incense and they bring these offerings, whether it is fruit, flowers, or even biscuits, and they lay them gently in the sand and carefully arrange them. They set an intention, and behind it is all in reverence. They do it to recognize that they are very blessed, they're very grateful, and also so that they can recognize the interconnection between human beings and the support system that we all have for each other. Now, these different offerings and deities that they arrange are sometimes washed up by the ocean, or maybe an animal might eat it up, and that's okay. They are totally okay with it because there is that form of letting go. So today I encourage you to really think of someone that you want to dedicate your practice to or offer up your practice to. It could be someone in need, maybe it's someone that you love, or someone that you feel owes you something and you don't think that they're worthy of your time. It's good when you can offer up your practice to something like this because it proves that when we serve others without expectation, we can literally shift the consciousness from lack to fullness. Now, in yoga, there are two ways that you can practice and experience it. One is you can experience it as though everybody owes you something and you need to get something out of it, or you can experience from a place of love and service. And today we are going to be coming from a place of love and service. It's how we light the sky up every single day. I would like to start off with an Anjali Mudra. Now, this is a symbol of connection that joins the left and the right hemisphere of the brain, forming balance and connection. So we are going to put our hands together just like this. This is called Anjali Mudra. And today we're going to make an offering. So I encourage you to lean your hands together, rise it above your head like angel wings. And remember, we are not praying today, we are offering. We are not asking, we are giving. So we put our hands together to show gratitude to all of our ancestors that have walked before us, our lineage, our teachers. We recognize that you have walked this path before us, paving the way. We raise our hands to our third eye. This is a practice of wisdom of life. Those who are seeking guidance, may you find that in the clarity that you're looking for. We bring our hands to our sweet lips. We recognize that the words that we speak have so much power in them. They can heal, hurt, give, and take away. And we bless this practice with our heart. And we honor it and we practice it for the well-being of others, the others' security, love, looking for food, companionship, connection. We are eternally grateful. Beautiful. All right, so we are now going to get into the breath work part of our practice, pranayama. And today, since we are working on balancing ourselves and looking for a good balance, we are going to do pranayama breathing. And I chose to do equal parts breath, 6 parts in, 6 parts out. So it really is very simple. It's just inhale and exhale. So inhale, breathe 6 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth 6 seconds. Let's do this 10 times. Beautiful. All right, so next we are going to get into our warm-up here. I am sitting on a block, so you can take a block and sit on it. Otherwise, if you want, you can just sit in front of you. We're gonna go ahead and get into Padottanasana, where we connect our feet. And actually, I'm gonna pull this block from me right now here. So, all right. Sitting in Padottanasana, bound angle pose. We're gonna do some stretches here. All right. So let's drop our both arms down to the sides, and we're gonna take a deep inhale in, and exhale, lean to your right and stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths in here. Look up. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale down to your left side. Inhale here. And exhale, look up. On your next inhale, we're gonna do one more side stretch to your right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale back up to the top. All right, now bring your arms down. We're gonna do a little cat-cow while we're just sitting in Padottanasana. So go ahead and inhale, look up and lengthen, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to take some rotating, like a rotating trunk exercise. This is one of my favorite to kind of oil up the hips, get everything moving. So we're just going to kind of round out to the front. Scoop out as you go back, and take it about 3 times to the right side, and then 3 times to your left side. While you're inhaling and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're gonna take a forward fold. So we're gonna inhale, and we're gonna exhale, fold forward. And the important thing here is to keep your back as straight as possible. So go ahead, inhale, and exhale. It's important not to round your back out here. We're really looking for a nice straight stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back up and exhale. Beautiful. Now let's bring your left leg in and we're going to extend your right leg out. And we're going to fold over to our right side. So inhale and exhale. Fold your trunk to your side. You want to make sure your hand and your elbow are directly above your head and just take a really deep stretch in through the side here. So inhale and then exhale, lengthen. Take another deep breath. Inhale and exhale, lengthen. Come back up to the top. We're gonna switch legs. So this time take your left leg out, bring your right leg in as close to the body as possible. Now inhale and exhale, fold over to that side. Again, you should be feeling the stretch right in here. And as much as you can, rotate your body to the top of the ceiling here. Look up and lengthen. And exhale. Bring your left foot in. And now we're going to make our way to a tabletop here. So let's come on to all fours here. Your knees are on the mat. Your hands are on the mat. Hands below your shoulders, knee below your hips. And we're going to start doing our cat cow. So inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale. Let's do this a few more times on our own. Now we're going to do a balancing table. So extend your left arm out and your right leg behind you as you inhale. And we're just going to hold it here. Take an inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Pulling up through your Uddiyana Bandha, your core muscle. Really trying to just flex the body here. Inhale and exhale down to the ground. We're going to do this on the other side now. Extend your right leg or your right arm, hand forward, and your left leg behind you. And flex that toe. Stretch your right arm as far as you can in front of you while you're pulling up through your core Uddiyana Bandha. And let's take 5 breaths here. Awesome. And back down to the ground. And we're going to now make our way into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. So lean forward, put the pressure in your hands and then on your legs as we come into our first downward facing dog. And let's just walk our feet out here. And then we're going to make our way to the top of the mat. We're going to get into some Sun A. All right, so step, walk, or jump your way to the top of the mat. And we're going into Uttanasana. Let's just stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. If you maybe want to just clasp your arms together, wrap one under the other, and just do a little wave back and forth here. Rotate. Feel it through your back, through your hips, just like a rag doll here. All right, now we're going to Inhale to the top. So let's go as slowly as you can, all the way up to the top, with the crown of your head the last thing to come up. Beautiful. We are in now Tadasana. Here's where we're gonna do our Sun A warm-up. So let's go ahead and inhale to the top. Exhale down to Uttanasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen and make sure your back is flat. Urdhva Ustasana. And then exhale down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Make sure you keep your head looking forward. Drop your shoulders to the ground. Inhale and exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana. We're gonna make our way up to the front. So inhale and then exhale, get your way up to the front. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Now we're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And exhale. Make our way back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, look up and lengthen. This is 1 move. Back should be flat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here and make your way to the top of your mat on your exhale. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward facing. Next, we're gonna get into chair pose, Utkatasana. So we are gonna inhale, bend your knees and straighten your arms. This is Utkatasana. So let's take a few breaths here. Inhale, and then on the next exhale, forward fold down to Uttanasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Make your way to the top of the mat. Immediately look up and lengthen and exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, straighten your arms. Utkatasana. Exhale. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. We've got 1 more left. So Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, look up and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana. All right, our last chair, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Take a couple of breaths in the last one. Inhale and exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's just come down into a child's pose for a couple of breaths here. We are warming up. You should feel the blood running through your veins. I can feel my heart rate working its way up to the top of the levels. All right, making our way to all fours and back up into downward facing dog. We're gonna bring your right foot forward in between your hands to the top of your mat. So inhale, bring your foot forward and keep this bottom knee on the ground. We're gonna go into crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. And exhale. Inhale, left foot comes forward up in between the knees. Right leg remains on the mat. And then inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. We're going to build onto this pose next. Bring your right foot forward in between your hands. And this time we are going to come up into warrior two. So as we are here, you're going to want to rotate your left foot down to the mat. Inhale and exhale, Vrksasana 2, warrior 2. So let's take some inhales here and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now on the next inhale, we're going to turn our right foot to the back of the mat. So both legs are parallel. We're in a wide-legged stance here. As we breathe, we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, you're going to want to bend forward from your hips. So I'll do this. You'll see me from the back side. Next time I'll do it, it'll be from the front. So inhale, and actually maybe I'll turn this way so you can see me. You're going to really want to take this bend from your hips. So on the exhale, and then you can just stay here. You can drop your arms to the ground if you want. Take some deep inhales. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's come back up, put your hands on your hips, and then slowly make your way up to the top. So now we're faced like this. We are going to butterfly our arms and go into Chaturanga Dandasana. Next, on the inhale, the left foot comes forward. Right foot turns down 90 degrees. And then we're going to inhale into Vrksasana 2. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we are going to turn our left foot to the front of the room. So we're standing in our wide-legged stance. And from here, we are going to roll forward, and make sure you're pulling in on your Uddiyana Bandha, your core muscles. Take a couple of breaths here. All right. So now we're going to come back up. So put your hands on your hips. And exhale, make your way forward here. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's move it back down, Chaturanga Dandasana. And exhale. All right, right foot comes forward. And left foot is gonna turn 90 degrees. Inhale, we're coming back into Virabhadrasana 2. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we're gonna come into our goddess pose. So again, we're twisting that right foot back of the mat. So we're facing that back wall or whatever's behind us. And we are going to bend our knees like this. So take some breaths here. We'll take 3 breaths here. Back up to the top and fold. Chaturanga Dandasana. And exhale. Left foot comes to the top of your mat. Right foot rotates 90 degrees. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, turn, and exhale. Let's take some breaths here. Beautiful. Let's go ahead now. Chaturanga Dandasana. And make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Now we're going to get into a little bit more of our side stretching here. So standing on your mat, you're going to have your feet waist, shoulder width apart. And let's just take a big deep inhale. And exhale, we're going to turn your trunk to the right side. Inhale and exhale, make your way up. Inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale, exhale to the center. Now we're going to take it down to Uttanasana. Take a deep breath here, in and out. And then on your inhale, we're going to do a back bend on the exhale. Take a breath here, in and exhale. Now inhale, back up and exhale. Now we're going to go into, it's called hand to foot pose. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to slide your left foot and your right foot over your top of your palms of your hands so your toes are touching your wrists. And you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That should feel really good. You should feel the stretch in the back of your hamstrings, the back of your glutes, and then also in your kind of front, your forearms here, just really feeling a good, nice stretch. And then we're gonna go back up to the top. Inhale and exhale, back bend. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, back up to the top. And exhale, we're going back down to the hand-toe pose here. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Now we're going to make our way back to the top. And Anjali Mudra. All right, I hope you're all feeling warmed up now. Next, we are going to make our way into our tree pose, Vrksasana. So what I want you to do is find a focal point. Usually that is going to be straight ahead for you. It's called your dristi. And you want to just focus on that one object so that you can keep locked in and it helps with your balance. So find your dristi, and then you're going to inhale, bring your right foot either below your knee. You can have it right here. You can do it above your knee or way up where your thigh and your leg meet. So I personally like to take it here. Let's inhale and exhale. You should be pulling up through your Uddiyana Bandha, locking those core muscles in, and really feeling nice and stable in that left leg. Let's take about 3 more breaths here. Slowly drop your right leg or lower it to your mat. Awesome. Then you can shake that left leg out. Sometimes it feels good just to move that energy around. And we are going to now move on to our right leg. So plant your right foot into the mat. Feel all 4 corners of it as you lift your left leg either right here, here, or totally above up here. And you can bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you certainly can raise your hands above your head. You can go this way, and sometimes if you really want to challenge yourself, you can move your arms back and forth like it's windy in the room is what they say. Again, find that dristi, your one focal point. Take 3 more breaths. You can also cross or bring your palms together as well. Beautiful. Bring your left leg down to the ground. Hands come to Anjali Mudra, center. Take a couple deep breaths here. Awesome. We are now going to make our way to our mats and get into some forward bends. So go ahead, lower yourself to your mat. And we're going to first sit in Sukhasana. And Sukhasana is also known as easy seat. And that is when your legs are crossed here. Sometimes it can be hard to cross your legs. If you want to get into a really comfortable Sukhasana, one way to do that is to support your legs here. If you want to sit in a good still pose, let's just wedge those blocks in here and then put your hands out in front of you. Lift your spine up. You really want to feel like your spine is being pulled by an imaginary string up through your crown. And let those legs relax. And we're going to just sit here for 10 breaths. Beautiful. So once you have your nice deep 10 breaths in, from here, you're going to extend your legs out straight in front of you. So it looks like this. Now we're going to engage our quads, engage our legs, and lift up, extend, inhale. And we're going to exhale and fold forward from your hips. Now the important thing here is you want to keep your back as straight as possible. You don't want to round it out. And the goal is to get the deepest stretch in every single part of your body that you possibly can. You can grab your feet in it, or your yogi toe lock. You can grab your feet like this. We're going to take a nice 5 breaths here. All right, so inhale back up. We are going to go into Dandasana, which is staff pose. So let's engage your quads, engage the hamstrings, put your hands down on the mat and engage everything. And exhale. Take a good 5 breaths here. All right, from here, you're going to bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs, and we're gonna go into Navasana, boat pose. So lean back. As you're leaning back, you wanna lift your legs up. So here we go. Beautiful, just like this. Now you can stay here if this is enough for you. If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, go ahead and extend your legs straight out. So you have it at about a 45-degree angle. And then you can put your arms out to the sides, palms facing each other. And this is an extremely difficult pose. It's one of the harder ones in yoga. So if you can't get here, that's okay. But if you are here, let's just try and relax as much as we can and take 4 more deep breaths. Beautiful. Now lower your legs back to the ground. Extend your legs out. Hands planted on the floor. And again, we're going into that staff pose, Dandasana. So engage every single muscle in your body. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 5 breaths here. All right, let's take one more forward fold. So inhale and exhale. All right, inhale back up to seated position. Now we are going to get into our head to knee pose, Janusarshana. So from here, I'm gonna turn this way so that you guys can see me. Or actually, no, I'll just stay right here. So from here, you're gonna bring your right foot in as close as you can to your body, and your left leg is gonna be extended straight out in front. We are going to then inhale, and as we exhale, we're gonna do that fold forward again, reaching for the toes. But the important thing here is to, again, from here, we're gonna come into Dandasana one more time. So flex your toes into your body, engage the calves, engage the quads, pull in through your Uddiyana Bandha, and straighten your spine. Your right palm and your left palm should be touching the ground. Dandasana. Let's take 5 breaths in this pose. Every muscle should be engaged in your body. Excellent, you can let go. From here, we're gonna move on to Paschimottanasana. Go ahead and extend your arms up into the sky. And exhale, fold forward at your hips, keeping your back as straight as you can. And exhaling down, grab your toes. You can do a yogi toe lock here if you can grab the bottoms of your feet. Maybe you want to just put your palms off to the side, or you're right here. Wherever you are, it's okay. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, continue to stretch. Take another deep breath in and an exhale out. All right, we're gonna inhale back up to neutral spine. Beautiful. Next, let's move into Janu Shirshana. Take your right leg and bend your knee. Bring your right leg to the inside of your thigh. Now, if you want to use a strap on this one, you can certainly do so. It can help you get a little bit deeper into the stretch. I don't want you to cause any tension or anything, but just really help guide you. So we're going to go ahead and inhale and exhale. Fold forward and bring your knee to your nose. And if you want to use the strap, you can just put it at the bottom of your foot and use it to help pull you deeper into the stretch as a guide. Take 5 breaths here. You can let go of your strap if you have one. And let's switch legs. So left leg comes in, right leg extends out. And your left heel is going to be on your inner right thigh. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. And take 5 breaths here. Excellent. Bring your left leg out to meet your right, and we're going to move into Vrksasana. Give ourselves a good twist here. So take your right leg and cross it over your left leg. So your right foot is parallel to your left thigh. You're going to twist and use your elbow as a guide to get deeper into that twist, and make sure your spine is straight up and down. Inhale, exhale, twist further. Let's take 4 more breaths here. And we're gonna switch legs. So right leg comes out, left leg crosses over it. Right arm connects with that left leg, palm is on the ground, spine straight up and down, and twist. Inhale, exhale, stretch further. Take a total of 5 breaths on this side. Awesome. Okay, extend that left leg to meet the right. Come back out of your twist. And we're going to make our way into Eka Pada Rajasthana Pigeon pose. So bend your legs, get into a balancing table, into Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. And we're going to take our right leg, our right knee is going to come in between our hands. So it goes something like this. Inhale. Make sure your hips are squared straight, and then exhale, Melt down to your mat. Now, some of you might not be able to get all the way down to your mat. Some of you might be close. You could either use your hands as a pillow, or if you have a block nearby, you can put that on your mat and rest your third eye on your block. And we're going to take 5 beautiful deep breaths here. This stretch is amazing. You should feel it in the front inner part of your thigh and lengthening through that back leg. And after you've taken 5 breaths, we're going to switch legs. So inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, bring your right leg back. Inhale, bring your left leg, left knee comes in between your 2 front hands. Well, we only have 2 hands, I guess. In between your 2 hands, and square up right here, so hips facing straight forward, and then we're going to fold forward at the hip. Inhale and exhale. Melt down onto your mat or your block, whatever feels right for you. And we're going to take a total of 5 breaths here. After you've taken your 5 breaths, let's inhale, bring it back up. And exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana. Now we're going to make our way down to our knees. Move our block if it's in that way. And then just lower yourself all the way down to the bottom of your mat. And left cheek on the mat. Take 3 deep breaths. And then switch sides. Take 3 more breaths on this side. So your right cheek is on the mat. And bring your head back into neutral position. Forehead on the ground. And we're going to move into Salabhasana, locust pose. So have your right arm on your right shoulder, left arm aligned with your left shoulder. And when you inhale, you're going to extend both arms in front of you and then lengthen through your chest. And then we're going to lengthen through the front of our quads using our glutes to pull us up. It goes something like this. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to take another deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale, melt down to the ground. Let's do that again. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, melt down to the ground. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Feel it in your glutes, in the front of your chest. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lower yourself down to the ground. Next, we're gonna move into our shoulder stretch here. First off, let's start with our left arm. So extend your left arm directly out from your shoulder socket. Right arm should be on the right side of your body. And you're gonna use your right hand to roll yourself over to your left side. So it goes like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So take a couple more breaths on your own here. Really feel that stretch deep into the shoulder socket. It should feel so good, getting into all those fibers, little muscles. And exhale. After you've taken your breaths, let's slowly lower yourself back down onto your belly with your right arm leveraging the weight. And we're going to do the other side now. So our right arm extends out. And then our left arm is going to help twist us over to the right side of our body. And exhale. Take 5 breaths all together on this side. And when you've taken all 5 breaths, lower yourself slowly back down onto your belly. And we're going to make our way onto our backs. So let's roll over on your mat. And give yourself a really big hug, the biggest hug you've given anyone all day today. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, take it in and drop your legs to your left side. Supine twist. You can extend your right arm behind you. Either look to your right, to your left, or you can look up, whichever feels best for you. Just get that nice stretch in your side body. Take 3 more breaths. And on your next inhale, let's bring your knees back up to neutral. And then exhale, drop them down to the right side. You always want to make sure your shoulders are on the mat for this one. Take 5 breaths all together here. After you've taken 5 breaths, let's make our way back into neutral position. And we're gonna take one more final pose before Savasana. Let's take our happy baby pose here. Grab your yogi toe lock, or maybe you wanna grab the outsides or possibly the insides, whichever feels best for you.
but grab your legs and pull down on them to get that really nice stretch in the upper part of your legs. Let's take a total of 5 breaths here. If you want to rock your baby from side to side. And let's drop our legs and feet to the mat. Lower them, and we'll take one final stretch. Pretend your body is a rubber band being pulled as high as you can above your head and below your feet. Stretch, 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 stretch. Imagine someone's pulling on you and pulling on you, and you're getting longer and longer. So inhale and exhale, let it all go. All right, we are at our favorite part of the practice, well, at least mine anyway, Savasana. Let's take the time here to soak up all the work that we just did and really sit with ourselves and be proud of ourselves. We made an offering at the beginning of class, and you did a really beautiful job, so you deserve this time. Let's take some time here and some deep breaths. All right, let's make our way back onto the mat with our minds. You might want to wiggle your toes and fingers. Give your wrists a twirl and a twist. And your ankles. Give yourself a final hug for today. And go ahead and land on either your right or your left side, whichever's calling you. And we'll take a couple breaths in the fetal position here. And then we'll make our way back to the top of the mat. Back to Sukhasana, where we started, and we're gonna inhale. Bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in and out. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights up the entire world. I encourage you to
light up your entire world as you walk off your mat today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, or share it with someone you love. And I look forward to our next video. Namaste.